last night. After we ate, we had to, it started, the sun started going down really fast. So we had to pick up everything and get out of the park and find somewhere to camp for the night. And we just woke up. We're back inside of Yosemite. We're gonna see where we go. It's a chilly morning. It's 72 degrees. Last night was, how much? Where we slept?
85.
Like 85, but I guess the temperature went down during the night. It got really cold, but we slept really comfortably. So here's a map of Yosemite, and today we just came back into the park. I really want to see Glacier Point. They say it's one of the main attractions here, so we're gonna go down to Yosemite Valley, and then in order to get to Glacier Point by car, you have to turn back over here and drive down here and up to Glacier Point, which is about 1 hour. It says on the information book that they gave us that it's about 1 hour from Yosemite Valley. So we're barely going towards Yosemite Valley. So I was telling Max that maybe because we want to use our bikes or do some hiking, so maybe we'll stop along somewhere here in Yosemite Valley. There's a little trail that goes to Glacier Point. So instead of driving all of this, maybe we can hike down there. On our way to Yosemite Valley, there was a little parking area. We stopped and check out these views that we have right here. It's so beautiful.
I don't think you guys can tell the size of these trees, but check this out.
They're huge. Look at that. Right here where we're at, we're surrounded by mountains. There's one over there. There's one over there. This one right here. Max is making breakfast, coffee, and then we're gonna head out to Glacier Point. But there's a 4-mile hike to get up there. We're gonna try to do it. I'm not very athletic and stuff, but I really want to try it.
We both aren't. So the thing is, guys, there's picnic areas around here, but they're further out that way, and the trail that we're going to is this way. So if we were to go to the other picnic areas, we would have to do a whole turnaround, like drive an extra, I don't know how many miles.
Which
so
we already did twice.
We already did it twice because we were getting lost. So instead, we just doing our picnic here.
So we set up the table. Max is making coffee. He's making
look at
egg.
the views. So what else could you ask for? Oh no, it's perfectly fine. You go ahead. I'll put everything away. Don't worry. Just go. Yeah, when duty calls. So we're gonna start the 4-mile trail to get to our destination of Glacier Point.
4 miles up, 4 miles down. Let's see how it goes. Guys, we started like 4 minutes ago and we already took a break.
We took a break.
This
and
is
the incline here. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera because I know the phones tend to flat out the surface, but the incline, it's brutal, guys. My calves are burning already. I'm pretty sure our elevation right now, we've gone up maybe like 300 feet in those 4 minutes or something. I don't know, it's something crazy.
we've been hiking for what, like 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes. We're extremely tired and they just unlocked level 2 on us.
Which is
Now
through fallen trees.
Now we have to go through obstacles, like if we're not tired enough.
How long it is. So according to my Strava app, we have hiked about over a mile, and in that mile we've gone up over 100 meters in elevation. And I don't know how much we still need to go, about 3 more miles, but I don't know how much of an elevation we'll be up to once we're up there.
So we found something to help us during this hike.
We checked exactly, and we're at 1.49 miles when half a mile ago we thought we were at a mile and a half. So to our surprise, we're barely at a mile and a half. But look at that view, guys.
Guys, we've been hiking for like
2 hours.
Probably almost 2 hours. I know you can't tell, but whew, that's one of the
Trails.
One of the trails we were coming up. Man, we're so tired. We want to give up already, but
They
we
say
have
the view is worth it up there.
We have to make it. We ran into some people that told us it gets steeper and steeper up there. They told us basically we're not even halfway.
So, let me put it into perspective, guys. Look, that trail right there, we walked it up here, maybe like in 2 minutes, just because it curves like that. And look at how steep it has to be, like boom, boom. That's maybe like 20 feet.
Okay, so we just noticed we're up here like almost halfway, right? And we just noticed that right down there, you can barely see it. That's how far it is the bridge that we crossed
That
to
little
start the hike.
circle right there is a little pond, and we crossed the bridge that's right there next to it because we left our vehicle somewhere out there. So we walked all that, and then now we're up here.
According to Strava, we've been walking. We already did 3 miles. So we should need 1 more mile left. We're freaking out because people that we have encountered coming down have been telling us that we still need about half of the way.
Guys, help. The lack of oxygen in my body is no joke.
Also, we didn't think it through and we only brought 3 little bottles of water. And we already went through 2 of them. So we have to make that 1 last bottle last.
We finally got into somewhat flat grounds. We still need 0.4 miles left to go to get to Glacier Point. But one thing that I learned from experience is if you haven't worked out in a year or more, do not try this trail. It's super challenging. My calves are rock solid. I'm cramping everywhere. My blood pressure went down. I almost freaking fainted. So I do not recommend it. And if you do try it, bring a bunch of Gatorades in your backpack and water, because you're gonna need it. We went through like 4 bottles of water, me and my wife, and it's still not enough. We need to go buy some whenever we get to Glacier Point.
We finally made it after almost 5 hours.
Yeah.
Check out the view.
Look, that half dome right there is over 10,000 feet in elevation, well, the altitude. And we're like, I want to say like 7,000 feet. So that's how much we elevate. Well, we
walked up.
Yeah, we walked up.
We're tired.
No lie.
Good morning, we just woke up.
Oh shit.
We literally just woke up and we're gonna go back into Yosemite for our last day and see what we can do today. We found a space to camp for the night. It's literally right outside of Yosemite, next to these Vanagons. There was 2 last night, and we literally slept right next to Yosemite.
There was also some other vans parked behind that one and in front of that one.
Yeah, there was a lot of van people here last night, so we thought it was gonna be a safe spot, so we wouldn't have to be alone somewhere out there. And this is how far we parked from Yosemite. It's right there.
This is the street is called El Portal, heading to Merced, which is the exit, one of the exits of Yosemite National Park.
Yeah, and a lot of spots on the side of the road have signs that say no camping, no sleeping, but that one didn't. There was a lot of other people that were sleeping there for the night, so we thought it was better to stay there.
And this is our beautiful picnic area for this morning. And check this out, guys. Sleepy Beauty doesn't want to get up.
Wake me up when breakfast is ready.
Guys, these little fans that I bought on Amazon work perfect. And there's like a stream of water over there, like a small canal, and it's crystal clear. So this is a quick review on the Jackery Explorer 240 that we bought. This is what powers our basically our devices and our fans for the night. So those two fans that I showed you, right now that I bought from Amazon, those two connected pull about 5 watts per hour. And this Jackery Explorer is a 240, so it's a 240 watt. So we ran those two fans on high for 9 hours last night because we slept 9 hours. We were so tired from the hike from yesterday, and it only went through 20% of this battery station that we have. So I don't think that's a bad deal, guys. I think that's a pretty good deal, 20% for such a small little unit. And it's at 63% because we haven't really charged it, and we've used it a couple of times to charge our phones and stuff. But I think for the price, this is really good. We're planning on getting the 500, but then we thought about it and we said we came to the conclusion that it was too big for what we were gonna do on this trip, so we went with the 240 instead, and I'm so glad we did. So here in the display, it shows you how many watts are being pulled in when you're charging, and how many are being pulled out when you're charging devices and stuff. So right now my phone charging is pulling 6 watts per hour. The display lights up, and this is the charging where you charge the Jackery, and it has the 110 pure sine wave. It has a cigarette lighter and USB.
This is our last day here in Yosemite. We're about to have breakfast, some egg, beans, coffee.
So Adventure Bike just came by earlier, and I had a quick conversation with some really cool old guy that still rides his adventure motorcycles. So that gives me hope that I'll have a adventure motorcycle soon.
Anyways, today's our last day at Yosemite. So right now we're gonna look at the map, see what we're gonna do, where we're gonna go, and we'll be heading out probably in the evening to our next stop. Hey guys, right now we're going to hike to the Lower Yosemite Fall. We were looking at a map to see where we were gonna go through.
It says that it's a leisure, right? Leisure?
I think so.
30-minute walk. Well, we're finally here, guys.
We made it to Yosemite Falls, but
surprise,
there's no water falling.
Just that little green little
That's disappointing.
There's a squirrel.
Oh, see.
So filling up our water storage
We finished it yesterday.
in here with drinking water. How cool is that, guys? Now we'll have enough water to take another shower or two each,
We'll probably fill up before we leave.
and we get to wash our dishes with this. Also, if you want to drink some water because you're out of water bottles, you can drink this water. Heading to Mary Lake.
We're gonna bike there.
We heard that it might be dry, but I mean, we're already here, might as well just go. So guys, expectation versus reality. Expectation, well, I mean, it's called Mirror Lake, so we're expecting lots of water, super still, really nice. Reality,
We biked how much?
I don't know,
Like an hour, I mean a mile and a half.
mile and a half.
And here's the reality. Apparently everything's dried up here in Yosemite at this season.
So inside that tunnel, there's this little entrance that a lot of people miss, but fortunately we saw it on TikTok, and we're one of the few that don't miss it. So we're gonna go in there and check it out. We're at the entrance to the tunnel. So over here, guys, actually it's like halfway through the tunnel. I don't know, look, you can tell back there the entrance where we came from. It's halfway, but it gets super loud when the cars pass by. You can hear water. Wait. Oh, there's water running over here. Oh, look, somebody's climbed up or something, maybe? Or climbed down.
Check it out. So we were already ready to leave from Yosemite and go to our next destination, but we decided last minute that we're gonna drive up to Tenaya Lake, which we went to our first day here, but we just passed, took pictures, and came down to Yosemite Valley. But we decided to go back up there.
If you guys ever come to Yosemite and enter through
Mammoth Lake.
Just spend the whole day there at Tenaya Lake. It's really beautiful.
So guys, we made it to Tenaya Lake. We were planning on being here for about 3 hours.
The thing down at the valley, it was like 100 degrees. Up here, we're at 8,000 feet of elevation, and
77.
it's at 77 degrees. So the lake that we went into right now was super cold. After like 5 minutes, I couldn't even feel my toes anymore. What do you think?
Literally, we said we were gonna be here for like 3 hours, and we were there maybe 20 minutes in the water. It was freezing cold, but we were already here. We put our feet in and it was freezing, but we were like, we came all this way from the valley. We went what, like 2 hours out of our way? 2 hours out of our way here, 1 hour here, 1 hour back.
I want to say the water was like around 50 degrees. I'm not sure, I don't have a thermometer or anything, but that's what I think it was, like 50 degrees, because outside it was nice and fresh, 77 degrees, but the water, oh my god, it was cold.
We came back to the truck. We rinsed ourselves with our water tank that we have. The water was so warm, and we're heading back towards Big Oak Flat entrance, which is on the other end of Yosemite, and from there we're taking off.